Hey, what's up, everybody? So, a lot of you probably already know this, but I'm on a spiritual journey in my life at this moment in time, and I've decided that, I'm done with all the negativity, the negative people, the media, all of it. I don't want any of it. I just want to be, I just want to be happy. So I'm trying to be really positive. This is something that I want. Some people have accused me of joining a cult or whatnot, but it's not true. I haven't joined a cult, not at all. I'm just going around, doing what I feel is necessary for my life. And yeah, okay, I made a post about one of my friends pointed something out to me, you know, and I took that advice and I looked into myself and I was like, man, what is it that's making it so that I'm not happy? And I came up with the fact that I eat too much. I eat unhealthy food all the time. And that's not cool. That's not cool at all. You know? So I'm working on that. Is that such a bad thing? I don't think so. And then, you know, I spend too much money. Who likes to be broke? I know most of my friends out here are broke, and most of you are unhappy because you're broke, But you know what? I understand that money isn't everything. You know, yeah, I want to be able to go pick up and just go wherever I want in the world whenever I feel like it. You know, and I've identified this, and now I can actually work on it and change that so I can actually come up with that goal in my life and achieve it. You know, most people they just wallow in their depression of not being able to supply for their families or or buy the things that they think are gonna make them happy. But you know, the real fact of the matter is you're never gonna be happy if you keep wallowing in it. You know, and then I've also noticed that I really need to work on how patient I am. What good does it do to yell at somebody who's driving a different car? I have no control over that, and they're doing the speed limit, and I'm yelling at them because they're not going fast enough. What is my hurry in life? I just need to go get where I need to be in due time and just be happy about it. So I'm working on that. So I've been posting a lot of stuff that's really positive lately on Facebook. And a lot of my friends, they're just out here, fighting me about it. Like, you can't be positive. What the fuck is wrong with you? That ain't cool. But that's not cool at all. Why do you want to be so negative? That's the real question. Negativity, all that does is shorten your life, and it spills onto other people. That negative energy that you're shooting out, it's gross. I walked into the hub about a week ago, and I just got mad. I couldn't be there anymore, and I haven't been back since. And it's because everybody there is so angry and just it's not cool. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. So I don't go there anymore. I just I've got big things that I want to do in my life, and I know that if I'm sitting here saying things like, "Oh, I hope it doesn't rain tomorrow," well, I'm gonna make it rain tomorrow by saying that. But if I'm out here saying, "Hey, I really hope it's sunny tomorrow," you know what? The sun's gonna come out, and it's gonna feel good on my skin. And yeah, so I'm trying to be positive, because I know that if I'm negative, if I have a negative outlook, I'm not going to be able to achieve the things that I want to achieve. But if I think positively about it, like, okay, I have this idea for this TV show, and I'm happy about it. I'm really happy about it. And I'm starting to have things happen because I'm happy about it. I'm positive about it. I believe in it. All you have to do is believe in your ideas and jump into them. Jump into the room, stay there, and things are going to happen. I want to team up with Little Kids Rock Foundation on this TV show. It took a couple weeks, but then I got an email back from them, and they really liked my idea. And at first, they were like, we can't afford to do a TV show. And then I said, I'm not asking you to fund this thing. I'm just asking you to help me get it so the idea is seen by the right people. And they're like, you know what? I think we can help with that. So, if I was negative about it, I would have just been like, oh, well, they said no, I'm just going to quit trying. But I stayed positive, and I kind of showed the idea at them in another light. And then they were really receptive to it. Now, that's the thing about, everybody's always so negative, and it's because they get rejected. Well, they just don't try hard enough, If somebody tells you no, be like, well, how about if we do it like this? Or how about if we do it like that? Do you realize that Thomas Edison failed inventing the light bulb 10,000 times? 10,000 times he failed. Did he give up? No. And aren't you glad he didn't? I mean, really. If he would have given up, where would we be today? Where would we be? Where would we be if the Wright brothers just were like, they said, "Hey, I'm gonna make a flying vehicle," and then everybody was like, "You're fucking crazy. There's no way you're gonna make a flying vehicle." If they would have just been like, "Hey, you're right," then where would we be today? Yeah, sure, we wouldn't have all these chemtrails and everything in our skies. There'd be probably a lot less pollution, which might be a good thing. But, we wouldn't be able to just go from Seattle to Miami in a day, But, it is what you make out of it, If you're going to allow people to get in your way with their negativity and just tell you no, or that's a stupid idea, or any of that kind of stuff, you're never going to get anywhere in life. You're always going to be broke, sitting in a job that you don't like, that's just draining your life force, or you're going to be sitting on welfare, collecting welfare because, you heard on the news that the economy's bad. Well, who cares if the economy's bad? That's just there to make you scared, to make you think, I can't do anything. Well, you know what? When you say you can't do something, you're right. You can't do it. That's why I refuse to, I try to not let that word be in my vocabulary. But whether you can or can't do something, you're right. It's up to you. If you come up with an idea that's never been done before, people are going to be like, hey, that's not possible. You can be like, okay, yeah, that's not possible, I believe you. Or you can be like, well, prove me wrong. Either I'm going to prove me wrong or I'm going to prove me right. Well, you know what? I think I'd rather prove me right. But I want to be happy. I want to stay positive. I don't want negativity in my life. I really don't. And so many of my friends are just bashing me on Facebook because I'm so positive lately. Is it really a bad thing to be so positive? Honestly. I'm just getting my vibe out there. Whether you want to listen to it or not, that's fine with me. I don't care. If it helps you, great. If you just want to brush it off, fine. But don't go on my post of positivity and turn it into a negative thing. That's just not right. I don't like it. It's sad. It actually hurts me, and I don't like it. So please, work with me. All of my friends on Facebook, work with me, please. I ask you to please work with me. Do not post your negative bullshit on my positive posts. If you want to go post your negative shit, go ahead, post it on your wall. I don't need it. When it runs through my feed, I can just be like, oh, okay, whatever. If I notice that you're really going through a problem, I might stop and say something. Just something small, just kind of put it in perspective for you. I'm not trying to force anything on you when I do that. I'm just saying, hey, there's another way to look at it, and it might make it so what you're going through goes away. And I don't know, is that a bad thing? I love you guys. I love every last one of you. But if you need to continue feeding all that negativity towards me, I'm sorry to say it, but I don't want that around me anymore. I'm just gonna have to let it go. And if I end up unfriending you, I'm sorry, but you did it to yourself. And just know that I love you. And it's nothing personal. I just would much rather not have to deal with that. I want to make things happen in my life. I'm tired of sitting around doing the same old thing and getting the same old results. I don't need any of that in my life anymore. So, thanks for listening, and I hope you take it to heart. But if you don't, I hope I don't end up having to unfriend you. Because, again, I love you.